Okay, turn 7. We had some good success. We're really down to these units. I need to get these guys off this card because then these, well, actually, they have line of sight. Well, they have line of sight to here. They're in a bunker. They're not going to fire this way. Um, Interesting. I can call in an airstrike there too, in theory. So let's just draw a card. No HQ event. Our HQ gets 4, which is what he gets. Don't see why he wouldn't activate all 3. And then I think he should move himself forward. I'm going to have him move forward to here, under cover. And that is the end of his. So the first platoon is up here. He gets 4. He is a veteran 5, so he has 6 total. Is able to spend them all. I believe he should do a platoon move. Let's see. I don't see why I don't do a platoon move. I don't see why I don't do a platoon move up here. I had a little bit of a distraction, so need to remember where I was. Which I believe was the first platoon. It has 6. I am going to platoon move to here. I see no reason not to. And he can platoon move there. And this is under a volume of fire. Nobody's there, but this is the volume of fire, and I haven't ceased fire yet. So they are all going to attempt to infiltrate. So we'll go left to right. He is veteran. So 1, 2, 3, failed. 1, 2, failed. 1. Oh, actually, he had to be ordered up ahead of time. He's not part of the. Oh, he is. He's attached to the first. No, he's attached to the second. So I have to order. He can't order him up. I may have done something wrong with that guy. I don't think I've had him do. Yeah, I think I had him. I probably messed that up early on. I had the first platoon doing him. So he is exposed. He's exposed. Now, of course, I turned that, and that was for the first platoon, so he is not exposed. And then we have another veteran. 1, 2, 3. So he's not exposed. All right. So that was 1. I'm going to call this guy and tell him. Well, actually, I'll take that back. That was 2 because it was a platoon infiltrate. He's just going to have him move over here. So that's 2. Or 3, I'm sorry. That's 3. I'm going to tell this guy to infiltrate. He's going from a card. So 1, 2. So he infiltrated up to here. So that's 4. That was probably dangerous. I don't want to do that. I'm undoing that, even though it was successful. And the reason is I don't want, well, let me just look. Is rear one of the options? Rear is not, oh yeah, rear is an option. 10% chance. It's just not worth it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I did it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to tell this guy to move here. 5. He's going to save 1. Actually, he's going to spend his last one. And he's going to tell the veteran to look for... Oh, actually, when they moved in, he's going to tell him to move under that cover. I should have moved them both under cover to start with, but I did not. So that was all of them. So then the second platoon gets 5. Wow, he gets a lot. 5, he's here under cover, so that's 6. So he's got 9. Now he's line, he can save 6 of them. He is gonna I'm going to have him move over here. 1. This guy was exposed when he moved. Move. Tell him to infiltrate there. 2. So that's 1, 2. So he did infiltrate. 2. And he's going to move back here. 3. So he's with his units. So he used 3. He's saving 6. The first sergeant is a veteran. He gets 5. Well, he can tell pinned units to move on the cards with no volume of fire. So he's going to tell this guy to move here. 1. He's going to tell this guy to move here. 2. They're both exposed. He'll move himself there. 3. He's going to fire off this green parachute, which tells this guy to stop firing. Tells this guy to stop firing. But they actually are going to shift fire over to here. Small arms fire. That card now. So that was 4. He'll save 1. General initiative. I get 4. Holy smokes. Well, I don't even think I want cover. Doesn't help him, but this guy is going to look for cover, so he can assert he's a veteran. So 1. He found it. I'm reshuffling. Now, what kind of cover? It's a light building. That's pretty darn good. That helps. So that's 1. I want this guy to attempt to call down. Oh, I don't have a line of sight there. Can't see that right now. Well, so I'm going to have this guy go here. That's 2. I'm going to have him look for cover. 1, 2, 3. So he found cover. And then I'm going to have this guy as my 4th turn that into a fire team. Okay. But I think that is everything. So, all right. Their turn. HQ event, they do not have. I am going to this will stop firing because there's no longer any valid target. And I think he's just going to sit and do, I mean, he basically has no line of sight to anybody, so in theory would melt away, but he's in a bunker, so I don't play it that way. So let's draw. I think those are my only 3. So number 2 is here, the assault team. So this is pinned an assault team not on an opposing unit's card. Now this could get ugly. Assault team not on an opposing unit's card. 1 to 2. Another 1. That's a fortunate draw because I didn't want him infiltrating where these guys were exposed. All right. Number 1, so it's here. Now he has, these guys are basically, both of them are not under fire and valid target along PDF. So 1 through 3. First one is a 3. He is going to attempt to grenade. And he does have the G. So he is line, or he's veteran. So 1, 2, 3. So he did manage to grenade. This poor guy could be in serious trouble. And this guy is a 2, so he does nothing. And then the last one is over here, but they have no line of sight. They are basically under the not under fire, no line of sight. Remove the unit and replace, but I'm not removing them because they're in a bunker. So clean it up. Capture, there is no capture that I see. There is no retreat. I sure wish that guy was unpinned so he could run away, but he will not run away. And I don't think there's anything else. This guy, I think I'm just going to leave him right there for now. We'll see what these are with this. Actually, I'm going to move him here. Nobody can shoot at him. He's just an assault team. So he's not going to be under any fire. But I'm moving him here because I want to want him wherever this guy might trigger. Fire mission update. This disappears. So we now have line of sight, but I cannot, I'm firing here, so I'm not going to fire. Potential contact, we have an A, and we are engaged. Yeah, I am a fire. So we're engaged. So this is 5 cards. So 1, well, we have contact up here. 4. A 4 ambush. Holy schmookies. This is not good. That's bad. It is a squad plus an RPG team. So this is the first group, a squad who has an RPG plus an RPG team. None of these are going to be spotted. They're going to be all in basic cover. Then we have a machine gun with another squad, AS, so he also has an RPG. And then a machine gun, 6 ammo. Basic cover. So where are they? First one. 10, a 4. Right front. So. And unless that's a hill, which it's not. These two are going to be here. Place a PDF. Whew, this could be ugly. Should have popped my smoke. That was dumb. Walking around with smoke and didn't use it. Gonna have a machine gun on. Well, I say that. It's small arms right now. Let's just keep drawing. So 10, a 3. Right front. And can't have it. A 10. Left side. Well, so he's here. He's under fire, which is nice. Oh, he can't be placed there because there's a unit there. Damn it. 3 is not going to work. Good Lord. Front, rear, and left front. So 1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 work. So 1 through 6, a 1. So that's front. All right, so this guy is going in front. And unless that's a hill, it is not. He's here. Now this next one, he can't be front. He can be rear, so we can do one possibility. Can't be right front. Can be right side. So 1, 5, 6, 9, and 10. So there's 5 draws. 1 through 5 here. 4. That is lucky. That is left front. That is as good as that could have got. So they all ended up in front. Time to bring in the attack helicopters. It's unspotted. He's unspotted. He's unspotted. There. All 3 of them. This is now automatic fire. And that guy's at risk. But we can bring in the attack helicopters. So that's good. I think I did that correctly. I basically limited down the number that was possible. So, all right. That was the potential contact. That was kind of painful. Well, the attack helicopter, I need to spot him. Or get white phosphorus on him. Pinned recovery. All right, we do have some pinned recovery. We got some units here that are no longer under any fire. So the HQ there and this guy are no longer pinned, but I think that is it. And so now, here, yep, here. So this is +3, +3. So he's pinned. That's actually not too bad. We'll take that. This guy basically +2, -2, so he's a 0. A miss. Wow, that's pretty fortunate. All right. Nothing here. This poor guy. Oh, that small arms disappeared because I quit firing. So the only other place is here. Oh, and this guy's fired decremented. But I am not firing anywhere. But this poor guy. +3, well, he's a 0 because it's +1, +2, +3. The grenade is a -3. So it's 0. Well, that is a hit. He is green. So he is now paralyzed, not a litter team. That could have been much, much worse. So we will clean up. All right. Try and get one more turn in. All right, so let's just jump in. Turn 8. FAC has to return after the end of next turn. So, no HQ event. We get 3. How do assault helicopters come in? Assault helicopters, gunships. So, the attack helicopters are 10.8.5. Let's take a quick peek. I've looked at, but when attack helicopters are available, they can be called with an attempt to call for fire in the same way as an airstrike. Mark a target. If successful, you can activate. The 2 attack helicopters can be flipped to their active side at any time. So we do get fire against them. If they survive on damage, you can attack the card and any one adjacent card if only one remains. All right. Well, gotta tell you, I think I'm gonna. What should I do? He's got a radio. We can just tell him to come back. That's what I need to do with that guy. Maybe not the smartest decision I ever made. Placing this here was probably not my smartest. Nuts. I'm going to radio. Let's see. I'm going to activate not the second, but I'll activate the first. And so that's 2. And then I think I'm going to tell this guy to come back here. So he's exposed, but I don't think it matters. He spent them all. First platoon draws 2. He's a veteran, so he has 3 whole units. He can't tell this guy to do anything. I can attempt to spot here. So that is, I think it's just a veteran. They're in cover, and he's a veteran, so it's 2 draws. So 1, so they're spotted. Whoa, they're very spotted. All right. That was 1. They really are just going to sit there, though. Thinking of moving them into there. I'm going to move him here, 2. He's going to tell this guy to try to spot that guy. So that is a +3, and he's undercover, and I'm a veteran, so it's only 1 draw. So that failed. Exhort, so that failed. He's exposed, by the way. So spot, move, search. Oh, nope, even the exhort failed. And the first sergeant, he's going to draw that. So he's got 5, so he's up to 6 because of that. Well, I'm going to have the first sergeant tell this guy to move forward. Exposed. He's going to move forward. He's exposed. That's the second, and the second. All right. Oh, I got the 4th platoon I need to be drawn for now. All this time I've been missing that because I added him back. So that was 2. I'm going to tell this guy to move forward. 3. All right, so he has done, sorry, I'm keep getting distracted by stuff this morning. He's moved 2, he's moved 3 units, basically. He's actually going to call this guy and pull him forward, too. He's got a radio. So that's 4. And I think I'm going to call that done. So now the 2nd platoon gets 1. He is undercover, so he gets 2. So he's got 8. I don't think he wants to do much at all, if anything. I think he's just going to lose them because I really don't want to spend them. And then the 4th platoon is green. He gets nothing, so he's just there and done. General initiative 2. All right, well, I think I'm going to have this veteran attempt to spot again. He's going to attempt to spot here. No, he's going to attempt to spot here. A little bit easier. He's veteran, +1, cover -1, so I get 2 draws. 1, 2. Failed. So I'm going to have this artillery I want to have him on this card drop white phosphorus. Attempt to drop white phosphorus. So he has 3 draws. So 1, oh, is that, nope, no battalion fire on this card. 1, that would have been great. 2, 3. We do have white phosphorus on this card, which is nice. It's a -4 white phosphorus call. Yep. And this agency now has that marker. All right, their turn. HQ event, they do not. 1, well, they got a whole bunch more. So 1, they got 6 basically, I think, right? 5 cards. So let's just whip through these. So number 1 is up here. That is the machine gun. So he basically is in the not under fire 1 through 3. So he will attempt to concentrate fire, but he failed. So I am going to take fire from this machine gun for normal, not 4. So he's done with his fire. 4 to go. Number 1 again. So this guy. Oops. These cards. Um, 1 through 3. He does nothing. Actually, there's 6 of them. I missed one. Thought there should have been. So there should be 4 left. Yep, 4 left. Number 1. So this guy. First guy, 1 through 3. Nothing. Nothing. So no activities. Anything would have been undone if they concentrated. Well, a grenade attack would have worked. So 3 cards left. Number 2. So right here, this is pinned, not under cover. 1 through 5. That is a 5. He is falling back. Pinned, not under cover. Fall back. So he's gonna fall back to where he is not. Where he is not play. So that guy is gone. We can kill that fire. Actually, these guys had quit firing because they can't see anybody. So these guys do nothing because they can't see anybody, and these guys are going to do nothing because they can't see anybody. So that is the end of that. So capture, none. Retreat, none. Do I want to move this guy? I think I am going to move him here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I am going to move him there. But they get some shots. So there's 2 guys. There's 3 RPGs here that are going to take a shot at me. And that is a 0, 2 FAC, so that's a +4. And then they've got their RPGs, which are -2. So I've got basically a +2, and then the +2 for the concealment and cover. I don't know whether the concealment and cover doesn't say not to include it. So I believe I have a +4 on these. So I think 8 would obviously be nothing. 6 would be nothing. But the 0 +4, so +4 makes him pinned. Nope, aborted, undamaged. He's gone with that +4. So, took an RPG shot. He took an RPG shot. He took an RPG shot. But the net effect is that guy aborted and is out of the game. Bummer. All right, so he goes into the FAC departed. He goes back. All righty, well, bummer. Going to be tough to get the attack helicopters in place now. Pinned recovery. Well, I do have a couple of units. Like this guy is no longer pinned. I think that's it. I believe that's it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Fire mission update. So here, they're going to keep firing, but then they're going to stop firing. So, and they're not burning ammo, so they're okay. Yep, I think that's okay. So, retreat, or I'm sorry, potential contact, non-pinned recovery. We did, I think we're just at combat effects. So this guy here has a +1, +3, but then -5 with that starburst there. So he is a -2 for each of them. So the first one, -2, is a hit. He's a veteran, so paralyzed and a casualty. So we have a paralyzed, and then he is a fire team and a casualty. Paralyzed, and then he's going to be a fire team. Now he was just an S, so he's going to end up being just a simple VC fire team. Well, that was an effective shot with the white phosphorus. So the RPG is also a -2, which is a miss. All right, so effective, but could have been better. All right, that's here. There's nothing. +2, -2. It's a 0. God, I forgot to pop smoke. Damn it. So he is hit. On pop smoke would have saved him. Paralyzed. Damn it. Stupid. That was dumb. This is going to be challenging. I'm going to have to keep units on that card. All right. I think that's it. Cleaning it up. And we are on to turn 9. This could turn into a meat grinder up there on that secondary objective, but let's keep rolling. We'll pick it up on the next video. If you like what you're watching, subscribe, like, leave comments. Always appreciated. Definitely appreciate you watching. Hope you're getting value out of it. If you think of anything or have suggestions of how I can play better or do this better, love to hear them. Thanks for watching.